Hi, Jerht Santos of the Coach PH here. Remember to click the subscribe button to be updated with our latest videos. Late last year, I remember giving a talk to a group of high-performing sales individuals in the financial sector. After the talk, one of the questions that was asked was, how do you stay motivated? In this video, we will answer that question and I will give you 7 tips on how to stay motivated, which is very relevant today when everyone is staying at home and almost all parts of the globe are experiencing quarantine. So how do you stay motivated? Stay tuned. One of the limitations of the question, how do you stay motivated, is I don't know the person's motive or purpose or goal. So only that person will know what motivates him. Why does he do what he wants to do? So there are 7 tips that I can share with you to answer the question, how do you stay motivated? Number 1 is review your goal. Ask yourself, what is your purpose or motive or goal, and why do you want to do it? Why do you want to do it? So that's purpose. Why do you want to do what you want to do? Because if you do not know what your goal is, your motive, your purpose, then you will just course on through life without knowing why are you doing it in the first place. And that's a great factor when it comes to motivation. Tip number 2 is review other methods. For example, our goal, our motive, what motivates us is to positively influence individuals, families, and companies for positive transformation. So we can't do that as of the moment because all our talks, all our bookings are postponed indefinitely. So that's the challenge, that's our goal, to positively influence individuals, families, and companies, but we have to change our methods, and thus this video segment was born. So that's the second tip. Explore other methods that you haven't tried that you need to pursue to reach your goal and to help you stay motivated. Number 3, a car needs fuel to operate and run. In the same way, for us to be motivated, inspired, and encouraged, we need to feed our mind. So how does that look like? That means reading books that will help our personal development and professional growth. That means listening to audio recordings that can help us stay on track. And that means also watching videos that can add value to us and help us stay motivated. So that's input, feeding your mind. Tip number 4 is prioritize. I know some people are just so bored because of the amount of time that they have now. On the other hand, I know a group of people also maximizing this vast amount of time that they have, that they can pursue other projects that they haven't done or continued before. So let me give you an example. I have a friend who is a triathlete. So triathlon means swim, bike, run. And as of the moment, you can't do that. You can't go outside and swim and bike and run. You can't do that right now. But what he did was to run inside the house using his treadmill, mimic the swimming strokes by using an elastic band, and using his bike, his actual bike, with a trail that can help him prepare for the race in the future. So the race is postponed indefinitely, but his motivation to keep in shape and stay in shape did not change. So what's the most important thing for you to do to accomplish your goal, and that will help you stay motivated. Tip number 5, this is golden. This is something that was taught to me, and it's a golden piece of information. Let me share with you. There's a myth of motivation. Many times people would think, I need to get that feeling of inspiration, encouragement, excitement for me to be motivated to do something. But here's the key. Motion comes before emotion. Motion comes before emotion. You don't wait for emotion to come to you before you do something. You act, and then the emotion will follow. Yesterday I woke up not feeling so excited, but when I started recording videos and sharing the information that I have to you, suddenly there's a burst of excitement and productivity. So what's my point? Motion before emotion. So that's number 5, don't wait for emotion to come. Number 6 is be accountable, because accountability breeds progress. Allow one person to ask you, how are you doing? How are you faring versus your goal? Is there any help that you can do? Or simply this person can listen to you as you bounce off ideas and listen to yourself and articulate what's in your head and your heart. By doing that, maybe you can think of other ways to achieve your goal. So accountability breeds progress. This is tip number 6. Tip number 7 is celebrate wins. Celebrating doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to involve a lot of money. We don't have to go out in fancy restaurants, which by the way, we can't do that as of the moment. But we can celebrate by sharing our victories to the people around us. How does that look like? I remember after uploading the first video, which we acknowledged that it has a lot of room to improve, but after uploading that first video, I felt productive. I felt like you're able to achieve something and that could possibly blossom into something beautiful. And by doing that, by sharing to my wife, by celebrating, that helps me build momentum and that motivates me to create online content to add value to you guys. Those are 7 tips that answer the question, how do you stay motivated? So what are your thoughts? We would like to hear them. Remember to put your comments in the comment section. Thank you.